You're at San Diego Supercross?
Yes.
How was that? Was that your first Supercross?
No, I went to Anaheim 2 years ago. And that was my very first Supercross.
What do you make of Supercross?
I think it's pretty awesome. I have a good time, man. I feel like they could do a little better job with the theatrics.
Yeah, like the show.
Yeah, I feel like they could make the show a little more showy.
Yeah.
But the racing is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, seeing these guys manhandle those bikes and then, like, seeing how fit those riders are. Because I always thought they were just, like...
Sit on it, turn the throttle, you go.
Well, yes, I just thought they were smaller guys that weren't super fit. I don't know. Until I went to Supercross the first time and saw their cores and their actual bodies. And I'm like, wow, these guys are in really good shape.
You ever seen Sexton work out?
I've never seen him work out.
Bro, go to like a video of him in the off season. You know those videos he was posting where he was working out? Dude, he's a beast. And I mean, all the guys are like, they're gnarly.
Yeah.
But I think Sexton's like probably, go to like the boot camp one, yeah. You see him like lifting and shit, like just doing fucking bulk front squats and yeah, there you go. And then you're mixing like the crazy cardio.
From like cycling and
like,
stuff
look
like
at
that.
Look at the frame on this guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I saw. His core is, their midsections are wide, like stout. Their cores are super stout.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, I went on a mountain bike ride with him and he's like doing his zone too. I was on an e-bike.
And he was smoking you up the hill?
Oh, it wasn't like I couldn't keep up with him, but like if I was on a normal bike doing that, dude, I would be through the roof.
Just be laying there.
And he was talking to me the whole time. We were like just like having a chill conversation the whole time. And then like the commitment that he had.
Gotta love a Versa climber.
Yeah, really? They're good. I've never actually done one.
They suck, but they're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit freaks me out. But yeah, like and the commitment to stay in zone 2, right? So like you get to the top of the trail, he was the first one up. There was like a bunch of other guys. So he's like, nope, down the hill, climbs back up, was like the last guy, no matter what. Like just crazy commitment to his program and his fitness. And it's like,
that's right.
That's why the dude is leading the championship right now, you know?
And he won it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, it's the fight in the race is won well before you walk in that cage or when you step on, when you grab those bars. Like the preparation, man. And that's what I feel like a lot of these Supercross guys too are really ramping up off-season training and getting into strength conditioning programs more these days because what Jet did last year, right? Like, you better figure something out because you can't let this dude just come in and just beat you guys easily like that, you know? So it's like just riding wasn't enough. Now it's time to implement the off-season program into everybody. You know, everybody's doing an off-season program.
Well, and
I'm
I
sure
think
they all do.
His like level of commitment to his technique as well. Like I think he kind of like pushed the game forwards
For every little like
every
foot placement, every little thing
just so
matters.
precise.
Yeah, like I said, the things that people don't think matter.
Yeah,
that's what makes the greats. Is when you pay attention to the little things, that the little details. Did I put my foot right here? Did I angle right here? And then now you're world champion.
Where do you put Supercross dudes, like the top level Supercross dudes? Like where do you put them at as like athletes on the spectrum? In terms of like elite UFC, you know, like when you think about the level, because I mean, a lot of people that are UFC fans might not even know.
So top 5 Supercross riders as athletes are top 5 in any sport. Top 5 UFC fighters are top 5 in any sport.
Yeah.
So once you hit top 10,
just transfers.
It's a whole different kind of human being. So what is abnormal to most is normal to the top 5, top 10. So when you're like, damn, bro, you're killing yourself. Like, bro, wow, you just did. He's like, oh, man, like, I don't know if I did enough.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
how I feel about like training. I'll do like 10 5-minute rounds straight with 1 minute rest, but I'll do push-ups in between or sit-ups or squats every single round. And I'm like, it's like easy. You know what I'm saying? But that's like normal and regular for me. But
To someone else,
it's
crazy.
ridiculous.
And that might be a dude that's also fighting in the UFC.
Exactly. So like I said that to Coach Joe Stevenson, and he was like, that's outrageous. So it was outrageous to him. And he fought for the title. Right? And he's like, but that's what makes you so special. You look at crazy things like this and see it as necessary and normal. So Chase has seen all this as necessary and normal the same way I see everything as necessary and normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what it is to be top 5 in any sport. So like football, obviously football players, best athletes in the world, right?
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
What makes them so special?
The competition.
Yeah, yeah.
The to get in, you have to be so
The
much.
barrier to entry.
The barrier to entry is ridiculous. And then to stay there is even more crazy. Right? You have to be God-given to be there.
Yeah.
Not just that, you have to have a crazy work ethic. You have to work hard. You have to do check all the boxes, and God has to give you all the gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just can't fake being an NFL MVP.
You cannot. That's one thing you can't fake.
Yeah. Like you could almost like not do the work and become a UFC fighter.
No, seriously.
You know,
just on toughness.
You've seen guys do that.
100%. But you can't be top 5. You could get in, you win a couple fights, but you're not consistently winning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the difference. The same with them. You could get into moto. You maybe get in a race, but you're not winning races unless you're doing all this.
Yeah.
Right? Unless your body is dialed, unless your mind is equally as dialed as your body.
Yeah.
And it's like that top 5 in moto, any sport is a certain kind of individual. And yeah, I think they would be, whatever sport they did, they would excel. Same way with me. Where I did football, I excelled. I'm doing fighting, I excelled. If I did motocross, I would probably excel. It's the same kind of thing where knowing what it takes and then going beyond that. That's just what it is.
Simple formula in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the end, like I said, it's a lot simpler than we all think.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.